9. You're listening to Silver Moments with Dr. Marsha Baltimore.
This is Dr. Marsha Baltimore. Thank you for listening. We left off where the man was in his cave, the husband, and the one wonderful wife was outside of the cave trying to figure out how she can talk to him without interrupting him in his cave. So we wanted to help you understand the problem. Men have a need to be alone to solve a problem. And women have a need to talk to somebody when they want to solve a problem by hearing themselves. So you have to know there's a difference. Figure out the times to do the two different things and explain them to each other. Now, men have also a rubber band clause in their personalities. What they do, they pull away into their cave, and then they snap back to achieve the autonomy from the woman in the cave, and now they want to show that they understand the wife needs them, so they come out of the cave. First in the cave is the macho, and then out of the cave is the husband. So how do you solve that? I don't think the woman can do too much. Milton Berle wrote in his joke book the following joke. He said, "My wife and I have a perfect understanding. I don't try to run her life, and I don't try to run my life." That's Milton Berle. So try to think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't run the other guy's life. Run your own life. But maybe you put on a little calendar, time to talk. Maybe you put time to go in the cave or the office, just on the calendar. And you respect that. If you respect that, you won't get into any trouble with each other, I don't believe, because you'll expect it and respect it, both of those. Now I wanted to talk about Dr. Glaser. William Glaser is his name, and his wife's name is Charlene. So they wrote this book, Getting Together and Staying Together, and he is a psychiatrist, one of the most famous marital psychiatrists in America. And his idea is that you do not change anybody but yourself. You don't change your partner. But once you change yourself, your partner probably, not for sure, but probably will respond to you. So you figure out what you want to change in yourself, and as soon as you do the change, watch what your partner does and think about it and see if your partner changes even a slight little bit. And maybe that will make your marriage much, much stronger. I'm not sure. But that's what Dr. Glaser and his wife Charlene recommend in their book. The name of the book is Getting Together and Staying Together. Harper Row published it. And it is a 1992 book, so you might look in the library. It's where I got it. Now, what are the things you want to think about to change in yourself? Not in your mate. You're not doing the changing for your mate. You're doing you. Here are the deadly habits. 7 of them. First is criticizing. That's the worst of the deadly habits. It's better to say, I think I'd like to try this, instead of, I don't like the way you do that. Ooh, that's so biting. So try to think about changing your vocabulary and from criticism to complimenting. I like the way you did that the other day. Or could we try it together this way, but not the criticism. The second is the blaming, which is involved in the criticism. It's your fault. I never do that. Ooh, that's mean. The third thing is the complaining. Some people make a habit of complaining. And then they nag. That's the fourth thing. Why didn't you take out the garbage? I told you yesterday to take out the garbage. everything I have to do. That kind of stuff. Just put the garbage near the door. See what happens. That's a nice little quiet behavior. Now then, the fourth one after, there was four: criticizing, blaming, complaining, nagging. The fifth one is threatening, the if word. If you don't do this, I won't do that. And you know what I'm talking about. So if you threaten, you've ruined your marriage. And with threatening comes punishing. You're punishing your mate, and he doesn't know why, or she doesn't know why. And the last one after that is bribing. If you do this, I will. That's bribing. So think of all of those. When we come back, and call me up, I'll talk to you about it.
Hey guys, remember when you